Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. And I just realized, because I was watching videos back before, right? Kind of annoy myself with how much I say, so I'm going to try to stop doing that. So, I just got out of the supermarket. Like I said, just picked up a few things that I needed, just so I don't starve, you know? It was one of those things where I like going to this specific supermarket because they have ground chicken breast, and that's how I like to have it. But unfortunately, they didn't have any today. So I had to pivot. I think I just did the again. But I had to pivot, and I got some lean ground beef, 93.7 ground beef, which I used to eat a lot before, so I know it's going to be fine. It's just one of those things where chicken's like the leanest, cleanest source of protein that you can have, which is why I prefer to have that one when I can. But, you know, have to make a different moves, had to pivot. They didn't have it, so I had to go ground beef. And that's just fine, you know. So it should be pretty good with that. But yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to come back and make something that kind of popped into my mind at the end of that first clip of the day. Was the idea, like this conversation, right? I don't know how much of a stigma it kind of has around it these days. But I know especially like back when I was younger, like the kind of topic, right? Should men cry, right? Or like, does a real man cry? For me personally, I've always been a really emotional guy. You know, I always kind of wear my heart on my sleeve. I get emotional kind of quickly. So for me, you know, crying's just kind of been a part of who I am, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't cry. I'm not like crying for nothing, right? Like I see, let's say, like I see a dead animal on the street, right? A lot of people would feel sad for that. I mean, it is sad, but I'm not going to be crying for that, you know what I mean? It's mostly when stuff kind of like really affects me that I cry. Even then, like the only other times I've cried before is like when someone that I know passed away, like a family member. As well, like I've cried. I'll be honest with you guys, I cried when that girl that my one girlfriend, right, moved away, because obviously I had feelings for her as well, and she was gone. So I've only really cried for like bigger stuff, you know what I mean? And to me, because you guys know, like I said yesterday, like I've read the Bible, New and Old Testament, and I know in the Bible it says that Jesus wept, right? And that was something to me, because I've always felt like, okay, well, am I less of a man or am I weaker? Because I succumb to my emotions so easily, and because I cry sometimes. But after I read that, I mean, I believe, if anything, real men cry, right? I feel it's one of those things where, I mean, I didn't even necessarily want to put it that way. More of just like, a real man could not cry, you know what I mean? It just goes based upon the individual, what their threshold would kind of be for that emotional cap, you know? I kind of imagine it like if you're putting water into a cup. For me, I've always, like I said, I've felt like a husk kind of dead inside. So a lot of things that kind of affect me or happen to me, I've really just kind of shoved down into my body, you know? Like I'm not paying attention to it. I just shove it deep down, and that's where it goes. And then the way I kind of view it in my personal, like, situations is like, there's only so much water. There's only so much emotions that cup can hold, and it overflows, you know? So that's my thought process on it. Or it goes down to the individual. Everyone's different, right? It depends solely on the person. But if, you know, there is a guy crying, I'm not hating, you know? Like, everyone's human. Everyone has those emotions. There's no sense in pretending like you don't, you know? So yeah, it's kind of just something I wanted to talk about. Where that's why I have no issue, you know, on camera right here, crying, you know, getting emotional. I mean, I had the sunglasses covering it, but even if I didn't have the sunglasses on, I, you know, still would have ended up how it still would have ended how it would have ended, right? Me kind of getting emotional and like crying a little bit, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, now it's just like so much loneliness, so empty and quiet for me now, where I just kind of don't know how to handle it, really. I don't know what to do with myself. Like I said, I just keep thinking, hoping and praying that, you know, maybe we're not over. Maybe she'll kind of get back to me. And watch, guys, I keep talking about like my hairline and stuff. That's why you always see it covered. But I'll give you guys a little look. Look at that. Hairline's pretty rough, huh? See the veins on my head. Hairline, not the best, you know. So that's why I'm usually rocking hats, rocking beanies, something, you know. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about real quick, just after the grocery run. Just, one shouldn't be afraid to show their emotions, in my opinion. To me, when you're vulnerable and you show your emotions like that, that's truly you. You know, you can't fake that. You know, I'll make some more, like I said, I don't got anything else to do today. And I know S is going to be on my mind a lot today. So I'll be back out here making videos for you guys. I don't even know how many clips I'm going to have today, how many parts I'm going to have today. I was thinking, one thing I want to try different is because, like, I know you guys have seen, like, the video titles that I have, where it's usually just, like, let's say today's, right? Today's video, right? Title, if I made it how I typically made it, would be, like, Diary for January 12th, 2025, Part 1. Or I guess right now would be Part 2. But I want to change it. I'm thinking I might switch the titles to have like a little bit something in the front, right? At least, right? Like that kind of grabs the attention in a way, or kind of gives like a little overview of what the part might be about, right? So I was thinking, right? Kind of like a glimpse into what I was thinking for Part 1 today. I'll probably make the title of the video Not Feeling Worthy of Love. Diary number 4, January 12th, 2025, Part 1. You know, so kind of adding something like that. Like, imagine if, essentially, like if it was a TV show and that's the episode title, right? That's what I want to ultimately kind of do with my video titles from now on. So we'll see how that goes. Gotta stop saying that's what I gotta stop doing. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a rocking day. Like I said, I'm gonna be back later talking to you guys about something. So right now I'm probably just gonna go in the house, make myself something to eat. And, you know, I won't lie to you guys, I'm gonna be thinking about S, because I'm always thinking about S. But I hope you guys stay cool. Try to have a great day. If you're feeling sad and alone like me, you got me now. If you ever, like I say, always say, if you ever need anyone, reach out to me. If you ever need anyone, watch my videos. What I want to do with this channel, like I always say, help myself, but I also want to help you guys. If I can help brighten up anybody's day, at least a little bit, my mission was complete for the day. Like I said, no one deserves to feel like they're not worthy of love. No one deserves to feel like they're a bad guy, even though they haven't done anything. I want to be there for you all, you know. And I know, obviously, I just started this channel. It's day 4. Obviously, traction's going to come in slow. I just got to stick to it. And eventually I'll have people coming in, and I want to be able to help people. So, don't worry, guys. I'm always going to be here now. If you need a friend, if you need anyone to talk to, Joseph right here. I'm here for you. Because I know how it feels not to have anyone. Stay cool, guys. Stay good. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Later.